Now you may be asking, what is Dora the Explorer? It's a Nick Jr. series released in August 14, 2000. It teaches about speaking Spanish with Dora and his buddy Boots, and going on various adventures. It was such a classic. But before we begin, this story contains violence-related themes that may be not suitable for children under 13. Anyways, let's start. One day, I was bored in my bedroom, nothing interesting to do. Just then, a knock was heard, so I got up, went to the living room and opened the door. At first, I didn't see anyone. But when I looked down, I noticed an Amazon package wrapped in a paper bag. Well, what do you know, it's a package, I told myself. But that's weird, I didn't order anything, I said in confusion. But I just bring it inside. Then opened it, and it was a Dora the Explorer DVD. The cover consisted of Dora, Boots, and Map swinging on a vine in a light blue background with text above them reading Dora the Explorer, Season 9 is here, which it was peculiar since the series only had 8 seasons and the series ended in June 5, 2014 or August 9, 2019. I carried the DVD to my bedroom, and put it in my portable DVD player. It began with Paramount feature presentation. Next it shows Nick Jr. Frog's logo, but it was in the same variant as the Yo Gabba Gabba episode Meteor, only better. Then it cut to the previews of other Nick Jr. shows besides Dora the Explorer, along with Disney movies and shows such as Baby Shark's Big Show, Peppa Pig, Blue's Clues, Gullah Gullah Island, Go Diego Go, Oswald, Wally Kazam, Wonder Pets, Wow Wow Wubbzy, Nella the Princess Knight, Aladdin, The Muppets Christmas Carol, Raven's Home, Phineas and Ferb, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Jungle Book 2, and Springtime with Roo. After the promos, it cut to the DVD menu, and it looked really great. It consisted of Dora having a jolly good old time, with the blue and black shade background, and the Dora the Explorer logo, and below it are the options that are play all, select an episode, say it 2 ways, and special features. And above the options, says Season 9 is finally here. And like I mentioned earlier, it was peculiar because the series only had 8 seasons and the show ended in June 5, 2014 or August 9, 2019. I pressed select an episode and there is only 6 episodes in one. They're called The Lost City, Dora's Got a Puppy, Issa's Unicorn Flowers, Dora's Christmas Carol Adventure, Dora's Super Soccer Showdown, and Dora's Final Hours. Which was obviously suspicious. I didn't remember Dora the Explorer having an episode titled Dora's Final Hours. And to be completely corrected, the first 5 episodes aren't even a part of Season 9, since these 5 episodes are from the old seasons. Dora's Final Hours episode thumbnail was just a black screen, so I went back to the menu and pressed play all. The first 5 episodes were good, but the last one is where things get worse and worse. The thumbnail for the episode Dora's Final Hours was just a black screen. So I went back to the menu and pressed play all. The first 5 episodes were good, but the last one is where things get worse and worse. Before the episode started, there was a warning. But the warning screen had the same background as the DVD menu, only darker. Says, warning. This last episode of Dora the Explorer Season 9 premiere you are about to see may contain scenes that are related to most apocalyptic movies. Also, it was made in 2021 for release and to promote a movie called The Night House. Nick Jr. and Disney tried to stop it from airing on the channel, but it was too late. The episode was made by a former animator of Nickelodeon Animation Studio. He goes by the name of Clenny Brown. He was known to make various lost episodes before getting fired after making this Season 9 premiere. So anyways, please watch and proceed with caution. Thank you. Oh, won't be not good, I muttered. The episode started with intro from seasons 5 and 6 played, but something was off. The sky was light orange, and the music was distorted, as the flash of rainbow colors light up, the Indie's alarm played. As the intro ended, the title is below the logo reading Dora's Final Hours. The episode started with Dora and Boots walking to the bananas after an adventure to King Juan El Bobo's castle for 4 minutes, until they stopped. "Hello, I'm Dora." Dora greeted. "And I'm Boots," Boots greeted also. "Boots and I have another exciting adventure, and now we are going to eat bananas as a snack," says Dora. "Boots, can you climb up the tree and get some bananas?" "Of course, Dora," Boots answered. "Bananas, here I come," he called out. As soon as he climbed up to the tree, he gasps as there are no bananas in sight. "Oh no. Dora, there are no more bananas," Boots shouted in fear. "Oh well, I guess we ate some bananas every time we go exploring. Do you remember the last time we visited the bananas?" Dora asks Boots. Boots started a flashback from Mother's Day, where Boots puts the bananas in Dora's basket. The flashback ended with Boots saying, "It's just one thing and one thing only, Dora, you ran out of bananas." She gasped at what Boots said. "Well, come on, Boots, I know just the place where we can get bananas," she told Boots. Dora and Boots sang their usual travel song as in every episode, and the next scene shows Dora and Boots arriving at ShopRite. I'd never seen them go to an actual store before, I thought. "Whoa. ShopRite is huge," Boots exclaims. "Dora, what should we do?" "Well, if we could get bananas in this store, then I know that we can," Dora said. But before she could finish her sentence, an EAS alarm sound was heard in the background. "Oh, Boots, do you hear that?" Dora exclaims as her face changed to shocked. "It sounds like the emergency alert system," he said. Dora and Boots are shocked as the emergency alert system stops turning on and says this: "The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government. All normal broadcasting, radio broadcasting, and even more has been discontinued during this alert. There is an asteroid that is named N62 Meteor, and is going to hit the planet, and it'll cause severe damage to vehicles, buildings, and even more. Seek shelter immediately. If there's no shelter available, get to the public shelter. If you don't have a vehicle, then get to a bus stop, or a taxi cab stand, or a tricycle or a motorcycle and ask to get to the public shelter. If you're not able to find a bus stop, a taxi cab stand, or a tricycle or a motorcycle, then run to the public shelter as quick as possible. Do not panic, remain calm. Panicking will make this disaster worse. So stay tuned for more information about this situation, and good luck to one and all." The ease then somehow ended. Dora and Boots gasped in horror after they heard the alarm. "Oh crap," Dora gasped. "This isn't good, what did I just hear?" Boots questioned. Then the scene showed people running through a street while cars were speeding up, and the sky turned into an anomalous shade of blood red. And Dora and Boots were swinging on vines. Music was playing in the background called Stand and Fight Luigi from Mario and Luigi Dream Team, as a tornado siren was playing in the background as well. "Come on, Dora. Swing faster. Swing faster so we can get to the shelter. Quickly, quick. Swing faster now. Quickly, quick. We don't want to die," Boots panicked loudly. "Hurry up, Dora." "Boots, shut up. We're almost there to the shelter. Now stop panicking. Like the emergency alert system told the two of us before, don't panic. Panicking will make the disaster worse. Now calm down and shut up," Dora angrily told Boots. "I was shocked. I never heard someone say die and shut up in preschool show like this before. As well as the characters' dialogue being this panicked and realistic." "Oh right, well okay then," Boots sighed. As they arrived to the shelter, the Dora and Boots jumped down from the vine and rushed downstairs to the shelter. And as they made it, they sat down in a hurry, and to their surprise, Benny, Isa, her mother, her father, Guillermo, Isabella, and her grandmother are already at the shelter. "Guys, why are you doing here?" Dora asks. "We've heard the alert and we got to the shelter just in time," Isa told them. "Good thing we made it," Boots smiled as he hugs Benny. Yes you did." Then the iPhone emergency alert sound played. The sound was coming from Dora's backpack. "Oh no, an emergency alert is on the phone." Backpack gasped. "You need to check it, Backpack," Map reminded Backpack. Then Backpack grabbed Dora's phone and checked the message. What does the message say, Backpack? Dora asked Backpack. Then the next scene showed the message on Dora's phone and read, "The world is about to end in 5 minutes. Seek shelter immediately. This is not a test." The camera zooms into the message and the dun 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 sound effect played in the background. "Oh no," Backpack cried. "What is it?" Dora asked. "IT says it's about to end in 5 minutes. Backpack explained. "What?" Dora questioned. "Oh, a broken bar," Boots muttered. "Now what are we gonna do?" "Not sure," Dora answered. "Me neither," Map agreed. "Don't look at me," Backpack also agreed. Just then, a car broke in and bounced forward fast and crashed. "Oh no." The lady in the car gasped. "What have you done to the car?" "Oops, I'm sorry." The man in the car apologized. "I'm trying to get the shelter fast." Then it cut to a car zooming in full speed while the asteroid is in the sky. "Let's get home quick before the asteroid crashes," the person in the car panicked. The scene changed to a van crashing to a different car for less than 1 second. Then the scene of an airplane soaring through the sky fast for 1.5 seconds. Then the scene suddenly changed to the grumpy old troll and Petunia driving twin motorcycles with the Whizzle from Whizzle Wishes was in their sidecar. They were all driving crazy like they drank a lot of energy drinks. Then they drove to the public shelter while screaming. And then the scene cut back to Dora, Boots, Mammy, Pappy, Abuela, Guillermo, Isabella, Isa, and Benny watching the grumpy old troll, Petunia, and the Whizzle arriving to the shelter by crashing. It changed the scene to a TV in Canada with an ease screen. The difference was the sounds were in a loud volume. And with the texts saying, "This is not a test." To repeat, "This is not a test." The mock spoke. Then it eventually shows some 3 arrow signs of a street while 3 cars are speeding in the same directions. It cut to the public shelter while an airplane took people to the shelter. When the people were running to the shelter, they were screaming. Then a car took people to the shelter and the people were rushing to the shelter. Suddenly, a truck crashed to the car. It cut to Tico and his parents driving. "Mom, am I going to be okay?" Tico asks in panic mode. "Yes, as soon as we get to the shelter," Tico's mom replies. "We're almost there, darlings." Tico's grandma follows. "Dad, are you sure you know where you're going?" Tico again asks in panic mode. "Of course I am," Tico's dad responded. Then it cut to the Fiesta trio and their grandparents driving a white van. "Grandma, I'm so scared." The frog in the Fiesta trio panicked. "Me too." The grasshopper in the Fiesta trio panicked also. "Me three." The snail in the Fiesta trio agreed. "Now we can't do our fanfare at all, because the rainforest is being destroyed by the N62 meteor. Don't worry guys, we're almost at the shelter." The Fiesta trio's grandma bravely responded. "Grandpa, drive faster, quick." The grasshopper in the Fiesta trio again panicked. "I'm trying my best." The Fiesta trio's grandpa told the 3. Then the EAS tone played from the car. "Oh my god, an emergency alert system is on the radio." The Fiesta trio's grandpa nervously told the Fiesta trio. "Then what do we do?" The snail gasped. It cut to a stick figure standing at a taxi stop and a taxi car arrived to pick up the person. He got into the taxi car and the car drove away. Then the scene suddenly changed to the taxi car driving downstairs to the public shelter fast for 3 seconds. Just then, the scene cut to the meteor soaring down from the sky for 5 seconds. The scene then showed Pirate Pig, the Pirate Piggies, Diego, Baby Jaguar, Alicia, Baby Bluebird, the Big Red Chicken, Azul, Mama Bugger Bugger, her Bugger Bugger babies, the Bobo Brothers, and the animals from ABC Animals inside a bus getting to the shelter. "Ugh, come on driver," Pirate Pig panicked. "We don't wanna die. This is just great." Armadillo facepalmed. "Now we cannot sing our alphabet song because the Dora universe is ending. Mama, I'm scared." One of the Bugger Bugger babies panicked. "We're all scared," all the other Bugger Buggers panicked in unison. "Don't worry, I will always keep you safe." Mammy Bugger Bugger reassured her 10 babies. There it is, the shelter, Diego pointed out. As they arrived, the driver dropped them off and the bus drove away. They ran to the shelter. Just then, it cut to them here to the shelter. You guys, you're here. Boots surprised. Diego, Alicia, baby Jaguar, you're here, Dora shouted as she hugs them. Rescue Pack, you're here. Backpack says in delight. Believe me. Rescue Pack told Backpack I always say yo. Rescue Pack here. When Diego activates me. Click. Map surprised. Map? Click ask in surprise. You're here. They both shouted while hugging each other. Since you guys are here, we can now survive until the end. Now find a spot so you can be safe. Dora spoke. Then it cut to a scene of 2 stick figures running away from their house and getting into a car to get to the shelter. The car then zoomed suddenly. It cut to a scene where the Explorer stars, such as Wahoo, Glowy, Noisy Star, Rocket Star, Switchy Star, Saltador, Tool Star, Magico, Hero Star, Disco Star, Slipperoni, Comfy, Supra, Ultra, and Mega, Gusty, Fairy Star, Helada, Silly Star, Spy Star, Baseball Star, Policia, Artista, Baker Star, Movie Star, Cowgirl Star, Navy Star, and Compass Star, along with 5 other Explorer stars I made up, such as Zippy Star, Speed Star, Mail Carrier Star, Doctor Star, and Train Engineer Star, departing Star Mountain, getting in a plane, and they arrive at the shelter. Meanwhile, it surprisingly changed the scene to a bunch of toy vehicles driving to the left in a block while Swiper the Fox was following between them until he jumped to a car. It went on for 5 seconds. It then cut to a scene of a hand holding a phone with a black screen in a pixelated text saying, "Your phone has been interrupted due to a meteor about to hit Earth. Seek shelter immediately." A distorted voice was reading the message in the background. It then cut to the chocolate tree pointing at the meteor on the sky. There was also crowd screaming playing in the background as well. "What that thing in the sky?" the chocolate tree said to himself. The chocolate tree's face changed into a shocked face as he saw the meteor heading straight for them. "Oh gosh," he gasped. "It's the N62 meteor. I gotta get to the shelter quickly. And that's why people around the world are panicking." It cut to a stick figure in a road with 7 vehicles driving to the left, as the crowd panicking sounds stopped. Warning. N62 meteor is about to hit Earth in less than 1 minute. The stick figure warned, as the cars drove away. "Oh gosh, I gotta run." The stick figure panicked, as he ran away. The scene cut to a sign on a road saying "Help Protect the Planet," while a helicopter crashing to the sign. The person in the helicopter was questioning what the F at the same time. After the helicopter fell, it exploded for a second. It then cut to Dora, Boots and their friends in the public shelter. "I heard someone said that the world is about to end in less than 1 minute," Dora gasped. "Who was it, Dora?" Boots wondered. "I don't know." Dora answered. "Okay then." Boots accepted. It then cut to Dora's city friends, Emma, Kate, Nayar, Alana, and Pablo arriving at the shelter, and Dora is very excited to see them. Then it cut to King Juan El Bobo, his mammy, Baby Bongo and the instruments from Baby Bongo's big music show in a red bus, getting to the public shelter. "This is just great. Baby Bongo panicked. Now we will never do our music show because of the N62 meteor. Oh man, I don't want to die here." The man shouted. "Calm down please, we'll all be safe and sound." The lady asked. "Everyone, I think it's time." A broken bar, Dora muttered nervously. Then the announcer spoke in the intercom spoke, but what was off that it was in a demonic voice. "Attention. N62 meteor is about to hit the Earth in 10 seconds. The countdown begins now." "What?" the team gasped. "Yep, I was right," Dora said. The 10 seconds countdown began, but in every second, there were shots, scenes that transitioned. The countdown voice was from the very creepy and demonic sounding announcer. The transitions were: 10, a stick figure running from a street. 9, 2 cars on fire after they crashed. 8, the 3 stick figures hiding under a table in a basement. 7. The traffic. 6. The EOS screen from Canada. 5. The helicopter on fire after it crashed to the Earth protection sign. 4. Tico, the Fiesta trio and their parents continued driving. 3. A car falling through the sky. 2. A stick figure riding at the top of a van. 1. The house where Dora and her family live along with the treehouse where Boots lives. And 0. The meteor about to hit the ground, as the Malaysia's alarm played in the background. After the meteor finally hit the ground, it exploded severely, destroying everything, except for the public shelter. It cut to Dora's house as well as Boots' treehouse getting destroyed from the explosion, along with Tico's tree, Blueberry Hill, Benny's barn, the Troll Bridge, Star Mountain, the school, as well as Isa's garden. Then it cut to a city getting completely destroyed from the explosion for 5 seconds. "This is a disaster," I gasped. It then cut back to the Dora and Boots in the shelter, covering themselves. While dance smoke and flames are flying around. What's happening, Dora?" Boots cried. "I think that was that," Dora shouted. "No, this can't be," Boots replied. "It is, and it's terrible," Dora yelled. "Well, Dora, it's been a pleasure to meet you," Boots told Dora. "It's been a pleasure to meet you too, Boots." "Goodbye," Dora shouted. "Goodbye," Boots, Benny, and Isa yelled. "Adios," Tico yelled. Dora and her friends screamed as they flew away. They were screaming so hyper-realistically and very loudly that their actors were so horrified, and it did not appear to be acting in the slightest, and then the scene faded to black as the crowd panicking noises stopped. Then shows a black screen. It went on for a few seconds, until a bright figure of Dora and Boots faded in, and there was a man speaking in the background. "Hey Dora and Boots, wake up." The man spoke. Boots, did you hear that?" Dora asked tiredly, off-screen. "I know that voice. But who's calling us?" Boots asked tiredly, off-screen. "Whoever's there, I'm Dora, and this is Boots." Dora introduces the voice tiredly, off-screen. "What's your name?" "My name is Chris Gifford," the voice introduced. "See Chris Gifford?" Boots questioned tiredly, off-screen. "Did you make the whole series?" "Yes, I did. I just need to ask you something. Is the series over?" the voice asked. What are you talking about?" Dora asks tiredly, off-screen. "If yes, it is, if no, it's not. So pick a choice." "Neither mind for now. Anyways, it's over," the voice spoke. Then the bright figure faded out slowly. It then faded into Dora and Boots waking up from their blackout along with Benny, Isa, Tico, Swiper, the Explorer Stars, Big Red Chicken, Petunia, and the grumpy old troll, and everyone got out of the shelter and looked around. "Oh man. That pesky meteor did destroy the whole world," Swiper gasped. "I know, Swiper," Dora agreed. It then cut to Dora, Boots, her family, Benny, Isa, Tico, Swiper, the Explorer Stars, Big Red Chicken, Petunia, and the grumpy old troll along with everybody else walking through a destroyed forest looking concerned. "Oh. That meteor really did a number on this world," Map gasped. "Which means, the world is destroyed," Backpack replied. "I see this much damage," Boots told Isa. "And debris too," Isa agreed. After that, it showed Dora's house now in ruins. Dora, Boots, and their friends and family ran to her house only to find it destroyed. "Whoa, what the hell? What happened to my house?" Dora questioned. "Well, it got caught in the explosion. After that, it was now on fire," the firefighter explained. "And where's Boots' treehouse?" Dora also questioned. "Yeah. What happened to it?" Boots remarked. "It's over there," the firefighter explains, pointing to Boots' treehouse, now destroyed. "No. My treehouse. My beautiful treehouse," he cried. Boots then cries his most hardest as Dora comforts her best friend. It then cut to a meanwhile time card. It then shows a shot of Star Mountain. The Explorer Stars rushed over to find their home completely destroyed. "What happened to Star Mountain?" Gusty asks. Well, it also got caught in the explosion after that. It was now on fire. I'm sorry. The firefighter spoke. The Explorer stars are shocked. In fact, Vox appears out of nowhere and snaps their faces away. Just like that reference to BFD 11. Then it cut back to Dora still comforting a depressed and crying Boots, while Isa, Benny, Tico, Diego, Alicia, Baby Jaguar, Mammy, and Pappy, Abuela, Guillermo, and Isabella, Swiper, the grumpy old troll, Backpack, Map, Rescue Pack, Click, the Bobo Brothers, Emma, Kate, Nayar, Alana, Pablo, Pirate Pig, the Pirate Piggies, the Big Red Chicken, Baby Bluebird, Senor Toucan, the Fiesta Trio, and Azul all felt down. It then cut to a red message saying thanks for watching Dora the Explorer, adios. For about 5 seconds. Then the credits, from seasons 5 and 6, played, but something was off. The background was dark crimson, and the clouds that shows the footages of episodes are blank, and what surprises me is that Dora is singing a cover of My Immortal by Evanescence. The logos then came after, but something didn't look right for the logos. The Nick Jr. Productions logo had the same variant as the Yo Gabba Gabba episode Meteor. The Nickelodeon logo came up, but it was in the same variant as the Wonder Pets episode, The Aftermath. Then it shows the Paramount logo, but the mountain is covering its ears and the Canadese alarm was heard over the music, which sounded demonic. After the logos, Dora fades into the screen, but she was blue and sad. After 2 seconds, she started to speak. It's all gone. The world is ruined. I'm extremely going to miss every single adventure we had in our favorite place. Well, we had such an exciting final hours today. What was your least favorite part of the trip? I like that too. My least favorite part was getting to the public shelter. Then Map pops up and he was also blue. My least favorite part is checking the emergency alert message on Dora's phone. Backpack's face fades in and tells Map. You know what? That was my least favorite part too. It then cuts back to Dora as she said, thanks for exploring the world with Dora and Boots with us. We couldn't have make it to the public shelter without all of you. Thanks for helping. Gracias for now. I hope she started cry and it faded to black. Then it shows a green background with a text on the top in orange saying thanks for exploring the world with Dora and Boots. And there were Dora and Boots on the bottom dancing to the Jellyfish Jam remix from SpongeBob SquarePants. Then it cut to black for 5 seconds. I was about to grab my remote, but before I was about to turn off the TV, a jump scare pops up and it was an edited picture of Swiper when he found out he was on the naughty list for swiping the star on the Christmas tree, except his eyes are black with red pupils and he was crying and drooling blood and the Godzilla roar and Harry's scream were heard in the background. Holy shit. I screamed after seeing that. Then it went back to the menu. I was so traumatized after seeing that episode. So I open the portable DVD tray, take out the disc, put it back in the case, then crushed the case with 2 jumping steps of my feet, and sentence it to the dumpster. I could never watch Dora the Explorer the same way it ever was ever again. Never in a billion years. Moral of the story. If you ever find the same box with the DVD and a demented episode, do not watch it. It's for your own good and safety.